So we're here with Seth, and we're talking about freedom from emotional eating, and we're talking about that you crave something sweet.
Correct.
Right? And we all have dieting behaviors,
Right.
which eating behaviors, which sabotage our dieting.
Right.
And so craving sweet, of course, would be okay. So we're going to imagine that craving sweet is like a bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's the bank account says I need sugar.
Correct.
Okay, fine. So what happens is when there's enough deposits into this bank account, then at the very top I'm going to be craving sugar.
Correct.
Right. So we want to make sure that we don't make deposits into that.
Mm-hmm.
So what possibly what thoughts or emotions or life events or memories create your craving for sugar?
Well, it depends. Usually it's the middle of the day, and because I work in a store, I just want ice cream. Because chocolate makes me throw up, so I can't have chocolate.
Okay. So ice cream.
Ice cream.
So it's the middle of the day, like what time is it?
After work, 2:30.
2:30. Uh-huh. What possibly could be, so there's, it possibly that you have a physiological need for sugar.
Right.
Could be.
Could be.
Right? Could be.
Right.
Right? Could be. And it could be you need some glucose, you need some fruit sugar, right?
Sure.
It could be an apple, a pear, and this, that, and the other. That could be. Okay. So, and of course, if that's the case, you could have an apple or a pear or whatever,
Right.
you know. Okay. But ice cream. There's a craving for ice cream.
Ice cream.
Right. A certain kind of ice cream?
Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's.
Only
Ben and Jerry's.
Jerry's.
There are many, many people that are having an affair with two men.
Ben and Jerry's.
Yes. Many, yes. They're totally in love with these men.
Really?
Yeah. Late at night, many people are romancing Ben and Jerry's.
It means in the middle of the day.
You, it's in the middle of the day.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. So, what could possibly attribute to this need for something sweet at 3 o'clock, Ben and Jerry's?
I don't know. I just feel like something sweet. I just
feel something sweet. I can see that.
I'm
Yeah.
working up to it.
Yeah, I'm working up.
But there are some days when I just think it's disgusting and it doesn't pay to eat it.
Right. Okay, that's some days. So the days that, again, let's try to slow it down and try to understand what thought, why don't you close your eyes again? What thought or emotion or feeling or memory leads up to, I'm craving something sweet, I need that Ben and Jerry's?
Well, I know that once I finish eating the ice cream, it makes me feel good.
Oh.
Very, very good.
Very, very good.
Yes.
Is it possible that beforehand you weren't feeling so very, very good?
No, I was not.
Oh, I wasn't.
I missed that sugar high, so to speak, from the ice cream.
Right, so you really want to feel very, very good.
Yeah.
And when you finish eating the Ben and Jerry's, you feel very, very,
Very
good.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Or it could be a reward for something, and I did.
Or it could be a reward.
Correct.
Right, so I deserve
the ice cream.
Right, I want a reward.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I get that. Mm-hmm. So, you want to feel very, very good because you weren't feeling so good beforehand.
No, I was not.
What possibly was causing you not to feel so good?
Usually maybe somebody upset me at work, or something happened at work. Sometimes it's just a feeling I get just for no reason.
Right.
Depends. Twice in a row really was because someone got me upset at work, so I'm going to take it out on myself and have a whole tub of ice cream.
Right. So let's just really slow it down like we did beforehand.
Okay.
So someone makes me feel not good at work.
Angry.
I'm angry.
Upset.
Upset. Okay, I get that. And but so when this person gets you angry, upset, you're at work. What do?
I get insulted.
You get insulted.
Correct.
You get insulted. Okay. So there's a few options right now. One option is for someone to say something that's upsetting, and for you to get insulted. Another option is for you not to get insulted.
Not to get insulted.
Another option is for you to get insulted and not say anything.
That's what happens. That's what usually happens. I get insulted and I don't say anything.
And the other option is for you to get insulted and to say something. And another option is for
Which
you...
I'm scared to do.
Which you're scared to do.
I'm a very sensitive person.
You're a very sensitive person. I get it. So let's go one step at a time.
Okay.
So a person says something not nice to you, right? Hurts your feelings. You get insulted. I probably would also get insulted.
Yes.
And then, but you don't say anything.
I don't.
And then that could have, that didn't happen at 3 o'clock. That might have happened.
No, it might happen. It usually happens before.
Before. Okay. And you don't have the sugar immediately.
No.
Or the craving.
I do not.
Right. So it's sort of like it builds.
Yes.
Okay. You can hold it together, but now work is over.
Correct.
And I want to reward myself. I want to feel very, very good. Because beforehand I wasn't feeling so very, very good.
No, I was not.
Right. Well, I think you'd agree with me. Everyone deserves to feel very, very good.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, what... and if this happens, if someone makes me feel bad, then eventually I'll probably, do something like that or something different.
Correct.
Right. So you're saying someone hurts your feelings, you're really feeling anger.
Right.
But what happens is there's silence.
Right.
So what would happen if someone says something that you don't like? And you said something. What could you possibly say?
Something that would probably hurt the person's feelings, which I don't want to do because I'm sensitive.
Right. You're a sensitive person, and you don't, just because someone hurts your feelings, you don't hurt their feelings back.
Exactly.
100%.
Right.
Right. So that's an option, but we'll put that option on the side. So if someone hurts your feelings, says something, what possibly could you say?
I could say I'm insulted. I was hurt.
Oh, you could say, you know what? I didn't like that. Maybe next time say it differently. Or if you want to be diplomatic, because we're at work, we try to be diplomatic at work. I'm sure you didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but I was very insulted by what you said.
I could say that.
I could, yeah. So in just your imagination, someone says something they shouldn't say. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe it has nothing to do with you, but they're taking it out on you.
Right.
And when you say to them, I'm sure you didn't mean it, but that really hurt my feelings.
Okay.
How does that feel to say that to that person?
Feels good.
Feels good. What happens to the anger when you turn to that person and say, you know what, I know maybe you didn't mean it, but please try to say it differently because that just hurt my feelings.
And then there's no anger.
Then there's no anger.
I cannot show the person the emotion of anger.
Right. So the anger just
fades away.
It just fades away. So here we're talking about a very specific habit.
Right.
That when someone says something I don't like, or when something happens I don't like,
right,
instead of eating my thoughts, instead of eating my emotions,
right,
because you know what's going to happen if you eat your thoughts or your emotions.
Right.
What's going to happen? You're going to wind up eating Ben & Jerry's.
Eating Ben & Jerry's.
Right. Okay. You're going to feel really bad. So instead of eating your thoughts and emotions, this habit of saying to people, I don't like that. So just in your imagination, someone says something that you don't like, and you say to them, you know what? Maybe you didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but I was very upset by what you said.
Right.
What do you think will be their response?
9 times out of 10 they apologize.
9 times out of 10 they'll apologize. I agree. There's always going to be those schnooks that just don't get it.
Don't care, right?
And they don't care either.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10 they apologize.
Right.
How are you going to feel after they apologize?
Better.
Better.
I'll feel good. They're acknowledging the fact that they insulted.
Right.
So basically, I don't need the Ben and Jerry's.
So basically, you don't need the Ben and Jerry's. What's going to help you? What resource or strength do you need that's going to help you say to people, I don't like that?
Usually it's somebody in my life.
Usually it's someone in your life. So what internal resource do you have right now that's going to make it easier for you to say to people in your lives, I don't like that. Maybe you didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but my feelings were hurt.
An internal resource inside me?
Yeah. What characteristic or personality strength do you have right now that's going to help you do that?
It's a hard question.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess the ability to say, I'm hurt, I'm insulted.
Right. And what is going to help you say, bring up that ability?
Someone I know who can talk to me and tell me.
And what ability do you need? What's going to help you? What ability do you need so it'll be easier for you just to say? Do you need to remind yourself about something? Do you need to think about something?
I need to probably picture the person in my head who tells me to say that.
Okay, great. So just for a moment right now, just picture someone saying, you have the permission, when someone hurts your feelings, to say, I don't like that.
Feels good.
Feels good. Right.
Sure beats Ben and Jerry's.
And it sure beats Ben and Jerry's. Wow, well done. All right, thank you.
Open my eyes.